So going into week 4, we changed up the scrims a bit. In the past, in the scrims, we were going really well and we were stomping everyone. But it didn't really translate into LCS, so I think we were trying to do something else to see if we could improve to using it in the LCS, because we couldn't do it in the past. But then this week we kind of failed in scrims and we're trying too much new stuff. So everyone was playing new stuff all the time and it didn't really work out. So yeah, probably just a failed week of scrims.
There's so many random challenger supports now. It's such a sought after role because it's so fun.
Are you joking?
Wait,
Playing the same
you can never get support in dynamic queue. It's the highest populated role.
I always get support in dynamic queue.
You serious?
Yeah,
Maybe
I got it 3 years in a row because
maybe mid lane is the most sought after, and then it's support. But every time I try to queue up as support or AD, I always get AD.
Dude, I never get jungle.
it's because I duo with people who play fucking top and jungle, right? And then I have to pick my off role as support, and then I get support every time.
You guys go like
Everyone's secondary role is.
But I get some really good blitzcrank practice.
Never get jungle.
I want to play Bard, but I don't know. I've never played him before, and I don't know what runes to
Never
use.
played him? It's super. I mean,
He's the only champ I've never played.
You can use any runes, dude.
Dude,
I thought it was funny how when Andy was reviewing our game, he was like, Rice would recall here, he would buy like 3 green wards, and I was like, I was like, XD Andy. They don't exist anymore. It's funny because Andy's so smart about the game, but he like isn't updated because he hasn't been watching.
Yeah,
It's super funny.
His knowledge is timeless, minus
Yeah.
the whole buying words thing, which they should probably redo.
Yeah.
I think it's so weird that you just cannot buy green words.
Yeah.
Dude, this game I'm like, alright, I put down the words, they come with sweeper, and I'm like, okay, I have to read it, guys.
Yeah. It's so sad.
Because we didn't defend it.
Yeah, you have to defend all your wards or you're just screwed.
Who needs trying to set up this
Okay, so Fox. There's 4 conceivable draft scenarios. So what I've done is I've just built rough team comps around the 4 first picks that we'll get. I mean, it all depends on what they do.
Yeah.
So they may end up drafting in a way that's like whatever, and then there's like a shitload of OPs open. It's really hard to see specifically how they play, but based on how Ember played and based on how Fox has played before, I don't imagine they'll be. Yeah, I don't imagine they'll be playing anything particularly aggressive. I'll go over their champion pools once we're on stage, but it's mostly standard stuff. There's a couple of things they don't play, but it's mostly standard stuff. So.
Okay, what chant do you guys want to do? TS what?
No.
TS what? TSM.
I am vetoing the chant.
Don't do chant.
No chant. Alright, same thing as
too bad I didn't
hey
get to
guys, same thing we were practicing all week. We got to make sure that we keep tempo, put pressure on the map, understand that they need to react to us at all times, and be really clear and concise communication. Been working all week. Just keep it in mind, and let's go out there and make a statement today.
Yeah.
Boom. TS what? TS what? TS what? TSM.
TSM had their best game of the split, only to turn around and be dealt one of their biggest losses.
The question here will be which team shows up for TSM, because they still have huge consistency issues that they need to work on as they try and get all these star players to mesh on one team. There's a Svenskeren catch.
Flash before the playoff.
Kalista, Thresh. Trundle. No flash Trundle. Go Trundle. I have a stun, but I'm out of range. Fast. I'm getting slowed.
Join top. Push this wave and go top. Push this wave and go top.
Can we do Nash?
High stakes movement here from Fox. Yellow Star is going to go in. Flash pulverize. He's trying
I'm exhausting. I'm at least. I'm kinding right. I'm stunning.
He is now in the middle of the pit, and the whole team turns eyes onto him. Now focus onto Hard and both Big, and it looks like they're going to be able to take both of them down. A triple kill coming in. Now it's going to be a double in one for Sven Skaren as TSM finally gets the fight there.
Damn, what a sad game, dude. He's super sad.
Flawless game.
10 out of 10, boys.
10 out of 10 would play this game again.
It's not really funny,
I mean,
but it's
same.
like, oh my god, no.
Flawless game.
It's okay.
IMO.
Let's get him a victory.
It was really frustrating and showing how weak we were, and I was really disappointed in how we played, how we performed, and a really poor showing from our side. It was a shame. I mean, it was the first time that I was experiencing and really frustrated on stage, and I mean, this should not happen anymore, and I'll make sure that it won't happen in the future.
Well, it was pretty obvious. I called it. They're gonna do
Okay, guys.
That's two-man. I said at least Kalista are gonna two-man bridge. I think that's so
I
cool.
think the last problem to address in this game is our team comp.
Yeah.
That is like probably numbered.
Pick ban is
30 out
only
of-
20% of the game.
3?
Last things. There's only 2 bad things before that.
It's like number 18.
I mean, like
We
whatever,
did
maybe not number
work on our vision control.
Yeah. Well, it's just how we play the map.
Yeah.
Because, like, vision translates from how we play the waves. They play through mid, we play through top, but I don't know, we're just not. And then when we play through mid, we're not, I don't know, when we were catching waves, we're not playing safe from the other side. We're not playing aggressive at the right times. What a game. Do we really want to review it in the morning of the game, though?
You just said,
So-
I don't get comms until tonight, so.
I think it's pretty bad to review it the day of. But I think reviewing like the day off is like, oh, we're so bad, and now we're gonna play a game.
Yeah.
That feels
Yeah,
bad, man.
We are.
Like during the game, it was super depressing to actually play the game because I don't know, we like everyone probably know what to do, but we don't execute it.
You don't think so? What? You don't think we know what to do, or you just don't think we're executing it? Because I don't think.
Oh
we
yeah,
know
yeah.
what to do.
I agree. It's like combo both. I feel like
Yeah.
we don't know what to do. We don't know how to execute. When we do know what to do, I don't know. I think the root of the problem is that we never really decided like super good defaults for like 10, 15, 20 minutes. We just like do it purely off instinct.
Well, it was like early in the week, or the early weeks, like week 1, week 2. This is what we were talking about, like, all right, we need to practice how we play the map, how we play our vision, but then other teams would just get caught constantly. But now other teams are not playing like complete so we have to actually have to play our vision. So we just never set defaults for that. But in the beginning, we were always like, I talked a lot about how we need to learn to play on Baron and play on vision and play through the lanes, right? But then people were just constantly getting caught, so we never learned it.
I don't know. I feel like we're so scared. They just walk in and do whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah.
We should be killing them when they walk through the choke. Combo into Graves combo into a Cinder stun. Our team comp is not the problem at all. It's like they just walk all over us even though they're shit. Should never happen.
Yeah.
Let's go out and have a fun time, shaking fans' hands, and picking them up and all that kind of stuff. And let's get back to the house and we'll have Osushin review. Can you guys smile?
I actually don't think there's any reason to be happy. I'm not going to be like, yeah, of course, because I don't see any reason to
If
be
we
happy
play
at
like
all.
this at playoffs, we will lose.
I'm not saying to be
100%.
happy with.
It's like we didn't even beat an LCS team. We beat a team that had 3 fucking subs. Yeah, I'm obviously happier than if we lost, but I'm not like excited.
I mean, we spent a whole week and we didn't improve.
Yeah.
It's kind of depressing.
It's just like, if we say that like losses don't matter because it's just a regular split, then wins shouldn't matter like too much either. It's just about the process, you know. For the Echofox game, I think it was very apparent that we weren't playing the map very well. We weren't playing very well around vision, and pretty much what Echofox did is they just walked from base, they walked into the river, they dropped down a bunch of pink wards, and they just sat on these pink wards, which is something that we replicated and did better the second day against Renegades. But I guess Echofox, that was like 3 out of 5 Ember, 2 out of 5 Echofox or something, was playing the map better than us, and it's really disappointing, but it's something that we're going to actively work on. And I just don't want to ever go into a match like that where it feels like a team that's not even a team combined of subs is still kind of outperforming us on a team level. Freeze versus double. What a hyped matchup.
How is that even a thing?
You're playing against the
I
guy
don't-
that covered himself
thought-
in toilet paper.
I thought he was Danish actually, because he's on NIP. And then
What?
everyone tweeted me, said he's Czech Republic. You played with him on Copenhagen Wolves. And I thought Copenhagen Wolves was a Danish-only team.
Oh my god.
And so everyone is, you fucking racist.
Choice. You know the real. You know the deal. Get them in there, lock them in. They want to hear your votes as they go over these games. Hopefully they'll be watching that replay with a win. It's Renegades versus Team Solo Mid, game 3 on the day, and we are on Rift.
They decided to hold on to Alistar Ultimate. Otherwise, Alistar with Flash and Ultimate ready, and Kindred with Ultimate.
Can you go? Can you go?
Yeah, I finish it. I finish.
Oh shit. Good job. I think I'm actually dead.
Peekaboo! Here comes Kindred. They pick up one. Double is going to be going down the bot side as Alex falls to the fence. Karen.
Can we turn on Rise? Turn on Rise?
Rise.
Good rise.
Crumbs tries to get out before he can get back and root some people, but that's not going to work. Crumbs gets baited into the fight. Alex Each is there too. The double shockwave, and now it looks like Renegades can start to engage this. Crumbs was focused. Alex is in a bad spot if the team cannot cover this ground fast enough. And it looks like coming around the wall, they are able to route TSM as they go to the Dragon Pit. There's the heal coming out of Freeze. They want another Winter's Bite. They want to lock down the concussive blows, and he gets another one. Freeze cashes in.
They will took a while though.
They have Draven, right?
Regroup.
I have no ult.
They'll do it.
4K, 3K, 2K.
Let's go.
Go Draven.
I'm here in 5 seconds. I'm here, Peter.
They have the spine.
Kill it down. Okay. Look at
I'm
this.
hexing Rise.
Fight slow.
Rise is hexed.
Okay, go top.
I'm pushing mid.
Kindred, go mid.
Are a little bit. Comes down to the wire, and making one wrong move allows a lane to be pushed down fully. You're not in the right
pulling
spot.
them apart, and here comes the Baron.
Teleport comes in. Bjerg's there. Does not look like there's going to be enough pressure. Hakuo, he could throw the ult in, but that's just to deter it. Looks like he goes in deep.
Brom, kill Brom.
Nearest target. I'm gonna ult Kevin.
On me, ultimate.
Rise, look at Rise.
Draven.
Look at rise.
Draven's up.
Run if you can.
And they put their foot down to dictate the rest of the game. Freeze trying his damnedest right now to stop a 4v1 fight as Crumbs really can't do anything to help. They are pushing into the base. The crowd is chanting behind Team Solo Man.
Clown Fiesta, boys. Another clean victory,
Oh my
guys.
god.
Let's go.
2-0, boys. We break the curse.
Okay, from here on we go 2-0 in every week, right?
So in the Renegades game, I got really far behind early, and we had to just wait till the late game. And we were actually really far behind. We shouldn't have come back at all, but they threw a Baron, and we just capitalized and won the game off that. Even though we went 2-0, I don't think anyone's very happy because we didn't play really well in the scrims. Our main goal is to improve. We don't really care about our score in regular split right now. So we broke the 1-1 curse, but we're still looking to improve.
Yeah, our communication is so bad. We don't set up plays with the lanes, and I mean it's just super basic. It's like, well, okay, there's a possibility to make a really big play that will just completely take over the game if you do it, and we don't do it. And then we always wonder, why didn't we do that? And there's always a different reason, but a lot of it just comes down to we're never on the same page. So one person sees one thing, another person sees another thing, and then you go for 2 at once and it fails. But it's better, even if it's not the best thing, it's better if everyone just does and commits to one thing. That's something I learned super long time. Everyone on the team knows it. So just watching it, it's just really horrifying actually, because we're up against such weak teams. They don't have very good individual players. They don't have great teamwork either. For us, we won those games because we have better individual players, but our teamwork is super lacking. So those wins didn't feel good. It felt like yeah, you know, we have just straight up better players. You know, me, Bjergsen, and Yellowstar, we're just individually better. But and Hanser and Dennis do super well too. It's just, I don't know, like, there's no reason to be 6K gold down against Renegades. That's just embarrassing, and when you win, it doesn't feel good. I think we're going back to like square one, which is assigning everyone a different responsibility and holding them accountable for that, which we failed to do since the very beginning. We were just kind of like winging it, and there was no system or structure to how the team was going to go, which is unacceptable.
So the way that you perceive a threat, like an opportunity, whether it's like something scaring you and it's a threat, or it's a challenge, it's an opportunity to like step up on stage and perform and be amazing, makes all the difference between which system turns on. And these systems last for anywhere from 5 to 15 minutes in terms of like the chain reaction. So you screw yourself over right at the beginning of the game and you can't recover for 15 minutes, and then you're already snowballed on, basically, in League of Legends. And so you can see why entering into the game with the correct mindset is always important. And if you think about, for example, C9, they went into every game as the underdog in their huge tournament run last year, right? And how did Team Liquid enter into their games? Team Liquid essentially went in saying like, okay, we won the split, we have a curse to overthrow. Like if we lose, like we have to not lose this game. We have to not lose this game. And C9 went in saying like, the only thing we can do is win. Like that's, I mean, there's no threat if we lose. Nobody expects us to win. So we're just gonna like throw it all out there. And sometimes they choked and they lost the first 2 games, but then they had nothing to lose. They're like, we're 2 down. If we 3-0 this, like they're the goons. They look like idiots. We look like superheroes. So like there's no threat, there's only challenge. So instead of taking the right risks, you take no risks at all. Because you're playing to lose, you're not playing to win. And it drastically affects like your ability to perform and do what you need to do. So how many of you have been in the zone like recently, or at a top performance or something?
Not sure.
Not sure?
I don't know.
So we can just go around for it. We can start with you.
When you usually play like on stage or in a high stake match, you don't realize what's happening around you at all. Like let's say the crowd, or even though it's super loud, you don't hear anything. And the only thing you see is your screen, and you can only hear your teammates.
Well, Weldon, I worked with him for my time on CLG, but only for Summer Split, like mainly. And he is really, really smart, and he changed the way that I think about the game and the way that I just think in general. Like he just changed my entire mentality. So I thought I peaked, and I thought I was never gonna reach my peak ever again. And he helped me break through all my plateaus and made me play my best split ever. So I thank him a lot, because like there's no such thing really right now as like an esports psychologist. It's just Weldon is definitely the closest thing, where he applies his sports psychology background to esports, and he understands the game really well. He understands me as a person really well, and he really, really helps me understand my role on a team. So, you know, before on CLG, I was like, well, I'm the carry, you know, I don't have to do anything except for play well. But he's like, no, actually, you can be a leader, and you can actually be like a positive communicator during the game if your teammates are tilting. And you can be doing all of these things and just think about the game in all these different ways. And you're not plateaued at all, you just think you are. So you need to like have a method for breaking through your plateaus, whether it's mechanics or whether it's like you have a mental block against a certain player or something like that. And he helped me basically just understand what it means to be a competitor. So I'm super happy that he's here, because I think without him, CLG never would have won playoffs. And I don't know, if you can make such a drastic change in a team that got 6th place in Spring Split, then went to 1st place in Summer, I'm pretty sure he can make a drastic change for us too. Like I just really believe in Weldon.